Of a therapeutic boarding school where a Snohomish County girl died says she feels lucky she got out alive.
Diamond Ranch Academy in Utah officially closed its doors today. It follows a state investigation which found staff neglected to treat 17-year-old Taylor Goodrich as her body went into a deadly septic shock. Shay Penn of Auburn was also a student there beginning in the fall of 2015.
She tells Fox 13's Alejandra Guzman that what happened to Taylor wasn't an isolated incident, and she has the lasting injury to prove it.
My legs were like taken from underneath me.
That night is seared into Shay Penn's memory forever.
And then they were on top of me like immediately.
She was just 15 when it happened.
I knew that I needed to get out of there, but I didn't realize at the time how bad.
A natural-born rebel with a turbulent home life in Auburn, Shay had been sent to the academy in the fall of 2015.
I thought it was normal at first.
The school touted itself as America's leading teen therapeutic boarding school with a college-like campus, licensed therapist, and accredited academic programs. But Shay claims that for her, it was a prison where the teaching was done through pain.
There's a certain area, if you press it, it's really painful. But they would use their hands and just put as much pressure as they wanted.
And not just on Shay.
They really liked restraint techniques.
Caitlin Shar, a Georgia native now living in Whatcom County, was just 16 years old when she met Shay.
We all kind of hung out together
and suffered together on a regular basis. Shay's lawsuit claims that on several occasions, Shay was subject to the utilization of physical restraint, not to stop her from harming herself or others, but as a means to punish her. But the pain from those episodes pales in comparison to what Shay says happened to her on December 20th, 2015. In her lawsuit, she says it started when she got into an argument with a staff member. Caitlin was there when it happened.
I don't remember what it was about, but it definitely wasn't anything major. She was just yelling at them.
The whole staff enters the room.
And they dragged her down the hall into a back room.
Just threw me to the ground.
And they were just all kind of in a circle around her, closing her in.
Just pinned me hard to the floor.
I remember her screaming that I can't breathe.
And immediately they started pressure points.
And the staff member said, if you can talk, you can breathe, and then continued to restrain her.
The lawsuit describes in excruciating detail how at least 4 staff members used pressure points to keep Shay immobilized.
They moved from not just these pressure points, but they used their fist and put their weight like this on my face.
They held her there like that for 25 minutes.
That must have been very painful.
Finally, they let Shay get up off the floor, telling her repeatedly to, quote, wipe that look off her face.
When did you realize something was wrong?
The next morning I woke up and looked at my reflection, and when I blinked, one eye stayed open, and I couldn't smile or move half of my face.
The treatment? Student was given ibuprofen and has been resting in sick bay.
Yeah, I couldn't close my eyes, so I taped them.
For the next several months, pictures show Shay hiding her face. Over time, some of the feeling and movement returned to her face, but she says her spirit will never fully heal.
I left that place, but that place never left me, and it's followed me since.
Now that Diamond Ranch Academy is closed, we sat back down with Shay to see what's next for her.
It is relieving that the school is shutting down, but it shouldn't stop there.
She continues to press ahead with her lawsuit seeking unspecified damages for her physical and emotional trauma. Her trial is currently set for 2024. Shay is grateful, though, that her pain can still serve a purpose.
Every day it still affects my life, and if starting a conversation and talking about it can save another person from experiencing that or save another family, it's worth it.
That was Alejandra Guzman reporting. We reached out to Diamond Ranch for comment, and they told us, quote, DRA cannot comment due to privacy laws and other concerns regarding confidentiality. DRA will defend the actions through the court process, end quote. Fox 14 will continue to follow Shay and Taylor's cases. We'll let you know what happens.